Hi, this is Shashi Agarwal, a Senior Product Manager with 15 years of driving digital transformation in financial services. Today, I will show you how I drive digital transformation in investment management, taking legacy, manual processes, and turning them into scalable, automated platforms. I will use my MetLife commercial mortgage program as a real example and share the framework I used. So investment management transformation is brutal. Mortgage originators waste 4 hours pulling data from the 17 fragmented sources into the Excel daily. And data lives everywhere: origination, servicing, reporting system, and they don't talk to each other. There are regulatory deadlines, they keep missing them, facing the fines. An executive want proof: hours saved, revenue is up or not, risk is down or not. So my MetLife program was 25 million budgeted, 20 cross-regional teams, manual origination, which was killing the efficiencies. And that's what I really walked into. Next. So my framework is simple but rigorous. First, start with the user pain. Shadow analyst, pull BI data, map the current state. And second, define 3 pillars: workflow efficiencies, data integration, compliance automation. And third, outcome first metrics: 15 hours per week saved, cycle time cut to 50%, zero audit gaps. And fourth is phased wins. MVP proves value, gets more budget, and builds the momentum. This keeps transformation measurable, de-risked, and fundable. Next. So the program is 25 million budget and 20 cross-regional teams, which includes business, IT, risk, and vendors. And my core problem was that manual mortgage origination, where originator spent 4 hours daily in Excel for data calculation and reporting. The stakeholders were investment banking, which is demanding speed, and IT is worried about integration, risk demanding audit trails. So it's a multi-year scope with origination, servicing, and client portal. Classic transformation challenge. So in the discovery, it showed the truth. I shadowed the originators 4 hours per day, pulling data from different sources: loan documents, market rates, Bloomberg, internal systems. And when I did the BI analysis, I noticed 15 hours weekly wasted just on DSG reporting alone. So the steering committee had 14 plus requests. I cut 60% of them, including nice to have mobile apps. And I prioritized data cubes for reporting for the quick win, origination workflow automation, and the vendor platform integration. Outcome. So 15 hours was reduced to 0 hours in DSG reporting, and 50% of origination cycle cut time in the metrics. Next. You can think of the transformation in 3 clear phases. Phase 1 was reporting and data. We built data cubes on top of the origination system and loan management systems. We checked the data models, set up the infrastructure, and validated the numbers with the business. This alone saved the DSG team about 15 hours per week on a manual reporting. Phase 2 was a new vendor platform. We ran a structured process: market scan, vendor demos, a proof of concept, and then A/B style comparison before the rollout. Once it was live, that platform contributed to 10 times increase in revenue over the 2 years. And phase 3 was full digital origination. We mapped the end-to-end process, defined requirements, and then worked with engineering and APIs to build the APIs and event-driven workflows. So the origination process was automated across regions. The important thing is that each phase delivered visible value, which made it easier to secure the next wave of funding and deepen the trust with the stakeholders. Next. So here are the results. 15 hours per week saved on DST reporting alone. 10 times revenue growth from the new vendor platform over 2 years. And fully streamlined origination workflow across all regions. And 0 audit issues after full automation. So what I learned is that shadowing user and BI data is a perfect prioritization strategy. Doing monthly reviews is good for continuous alignment. And doing the vendor POC first, create no production surprises. Having defined outcome metrics, it's easier to get budget approval for the next phases. And that's called the repeatable transformation. Next. So my transformation formula is user pain plus data create the right priorities. Phased MVP can beat the risky big bangs. And outcome metrics guide every decision. Steering committee transparency, it built trust. So that's how I was able to deliver the 25 million programs on time, 10 times revenue growth, and 15 plus hour weekly saved. That's how I transformed the investment management platform. If you like to see how I handle the product discovery or product strategy and road mapping, those are in separate videos. Thank you for watching.